Muy buenos a todos y bienvenidos una vez más al directito de ciscoverygame. Hola Alehop, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo lo llevas? Vale, nos vamos por aquí. Esto me hace falta. Esto también. Mira, aquí está el compañero. Voy a primero investigar esto, que suele ser objetos. Ahí. Vale, vamos a hablar con este hombre.
So, you like reading, huh, Mr. 5-second hero?
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
Hello? Xingqiu? Anybody in there?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
Vale, estamos ante un personaje de estilo agua, por decirlo así, que le gusta leer, le encanta leer. Es un tío que le flipa leer, ¿vale? Ok.
How can they bully poor old Cheng the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
Don't forget me. I'm in too.
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Cheng the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Cheng the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. I will be custodian of this book. And I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection. Of course I do. An initial plan anyway. I still need to work out the... Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think... I gotta hand it to the goofball clan.
Oh my god.
What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say goofball clan? I meant...
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously...
quit quoting prop...
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten...
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang and all, but you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole army of you and your little
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. What?
Oh, great speech. But now it's time for you to learn your lesson.
¿Se viene pelea? Se viene pelea, ¿eh? Se viene pelea.
You're open.
Over here. Race you.
Dodge this. You're open.
Out of the frying pan. Over here. Yahoo!
Me está poniendo negro, me pone este. ¿Dónde está? Que no lo veo. Aquí.
Out of the frying pan.
Uy, casi. Que el sobrecalentado, tío, viene de maravilla. Hace un daño que lo flipas. Y el sobrecargado hace lo mismo, vaya, que es que... O sea, el sobrecargado. El electrocargado, más bien. Venga. ¿Qué es lo malo de tener tan poco nivel, tío? Por cierto, es que me muero. ¿Por qué se teletransporta tanto, tío? No lo entiendo. ¿Se muere o no se muere ya? Venga, vamos. Vamos. Joder. Ha costado trabajito, ¿eh? Cago en...
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? Yes, though I try to avoid using it. I dislike the unfair, though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before long.
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way to do business. It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute. But the confident demeanor of their errand, there must be a deeper level of collusion. He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name. He has a stately residence.
That idea works.
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see. Let us meet at...
You really have stuff to do? Are you sure you're not just using a...
Wow. So that's
Ok,
how
va,
that
espérate
turned
que
out.
está ahí el tío entretenido
This whole passage is
con el
just
libro y me manda a mí a hacer
extraordinary.
cosas, ¿sabes?
Ugh, this guy is so annoying. Fine. But, as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for him.
Es verdad, con Venti tiene puesto un apodo.
From now on, he shall be known
El nerd
as...
de Gua. De
Gua
Gua.
Geek.
El nerd de Gua. De Gua. Madre mía, es que no sé ni pronunciarlo. Vale, veo por ahí algo que brilla, así que vamos a por él. Vale. Me ha dicho en la terraza, ¿no? ¿Terraza? Me teletransporto aquí porque lo que voy a hacer es planear. Y entonces, como voy a planear, pues me viene de maravilla. Que no tengo que dar tantas vueltas tontas que hago en la ciudad aquí. O sea, en esta ciudad no sé... Joder, qué susto. Ya llego aquí. Rápido, tío. Un poquito arriesgado, pero bueno, no pasa nada.
Who goes there?
Este me gusta. Cliente ve de tu jefe.
Really? He didn't mention anything about him. The master's dealing with some urgent business today. All prior appointments have been canceled.
Urgent business?
The master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning.
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The master has stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone. No, I mean, yes, you are. I meant no. I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no...
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talking to rude guards
Ala.
like you. Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on his mind.
Thank you. May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of...
Nice work! Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator. Is that so? Now Paimon knows not to let your wily ways... Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui. In that case, let's... Seems business is booming at the Xingqiu kiosk. No one should...
Pues nada, al kiosco... ¿Al kiosco?
But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
atajando camino.
Bang!
Para arriba.
And with that, the fate of
Sí.
the Guhua Brotherhood.
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal.
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, but it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell,
That would be most ideal. We are willing to lend a certain degree of support. You may suddenly find our goodwill.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your
Ooh.
protection.
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is collude. Who knows if Guhua Geek has made any progress? Should we go tell?
Vale. Tenemos que ir para allá. Que voy cogiendo cosillas de aquí porque me interesa un montón. Que luego son materiales que luego es difícil de conseguir. Por ejemplo, los peces, las cosillas estas para las misiones.
Race you! You said you had other things to look into, as if you're some. When actually, all you meant was you want.
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying that to sound?
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter, my liege. For reasons that I cannot explain, I will be unable. There is no need for you to read the contents of the letter. When
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or.
hence why I said there's no need. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can.
But why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds in Liyue. Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Seems they oversee a lot of business. Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want to help?
No need to worry about that. From what I know, they share my sense. Once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will never. Also, I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement in the.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help change.
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is the chivalrous thing to do. To savor the memory is ample reward.
Que se ha hecho justicia es lo mejor recompensa.
Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude.
That sounds very lovely. But be honest.
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Someone from the guild should be able to receive you.
Hey!
Vale, ¿dónde tenemos que ir ahora? Dinero, tío, que me den dinero. Ah, Gaby, ahora mismo no. Ahora mismo lo que estoy con misiones. Lo siento, de verdad.
Excuse us. We come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance.
A letter? Oh, I see. This... Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating. Let me give this a read.
Can we actually read this thing?
Yes, the script is inimitable, but honored guests. You must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight. Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare. Please take a seat here in Lioli Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view. Considered.
Yay! Tasty snacks! They're giving us the VIP treatment.
Of
Ya, ya va el
course,
estómago
we
de
treat
esta mujer.
visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us. Please, this way.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out or turned away. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Maltsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him. For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering since Gentry Maltsai's business has to do with core lapis. We simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liu. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best crafts.
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the But Liu is huge. Is it really possible to buy up every last bit of
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your. First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. I've marked their respective location. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need to. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm,
¿Te,
and
te,
then
te
Chang
parece
the
poco,
Ninth.
compañera?
Roger that.
¿Tampoco te parece? Porque no veas, hija. Hay una lista muy grande.
Of course, we are not expecting.
Wow, so many more! With cash like this, Paimon could rent out Lioli Pavilion and eat them.
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling matters. Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where you can see.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world.
Ya que estamos aquí, vamos a mirar si hay
Let's
algo
do
que
this in the
podamos.
order the guy said. First
No.
the sellers in the city, then the chasm, and then last but not least.
Pues primero vamos a ir a las tiendas, que las tendremos aquí cerca. Luego iremos al abismo y luego, pues, a comprar el lote del noveno este. Ay, Dios mío, me está entrando un sueño tonto. Ahora no, Gaby, que ahora estoy con tema de misiones y me gustaría terminarlas hoy. Las que tengo aquí asignadas. ¿Cómo un cofre aquí? ¿What? Ni me he dado cuenta que había aquí un cofre, a ver. Vale, aquí hay... Vale. Lo siento, de verdad, que es que necesito terminarme las misiones. Ya una vez que esté limpio de misiones, ya le damos a lo que tú quieras.
Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snitch now. No, that I still have. Although I ship it all to factory. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? No. All right, I'll do it. Clearly no shortage of cash flow in Liu.
Vale, otro comercio está aquí abajo.
Oi! Shh. All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that I can give all of it would be far more than you have. Feiyun Commerce Guild? Well, why? If it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, then...
Vale, ya nos faltaría... Venga, no te transportamos. Paso de moverme. Me voy a aumentar un poquito el volumen de los cascos porque no me entera una mierda.
Anything? You want all my core lap? Oh, that's sad. None are in writing. Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Oh, nothing. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Quite common. Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will...
This is going well.
Yo no te compraría
Everything's so
entonces,
much
compañero.
easier when you've got
Si me haces eso, si yo te tengo comprado o pedido algo de antemano, vaya, ¿qué menos? ¿Qué menos? ¿Sabes? Aquí. ¿Qué menos que me lo tenga guardado? Como me quites la mercancía que yo te he pedido, es que no compro más en tu tienda. Mira, lo que acaba de hacer esta mujer es guarrería pero absoluta.
race you. Race you.
Ah, vale, está diciendo porque está caminando. Pepelu, ¿qué pasa, tío? ¿Cómo lo llevas? A ver, monstruo.
Hello there.
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. I hear the Fey... As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't... The original buyer's price was already quite high, so...
Hostia, 7 millones de moras.
Are you serious? We spent less than 100,000 more.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while. Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can...
All right.
Venga, me quiero reír. Hazme
It's a
reír.
ridiculous price. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at four.
Wait, surely there's no need. Please, don't do this. It's not even your money.
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name.
I understand. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the I don't know where exactly, but if I... So, maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. Oh, thank you very much.
That's that then. Well, no time.
Que me ha mandado un clip. Vale, pues lo miro luego, Pepelu.
Let Paimon see.
You're in for...
That's it, all right.
Vale. Hay otro. Me quedan 2.
Hurry, quick. Go back. Brace yourselves. Nice and Another.
Vale, falta 1. Allí.
Oh, yeah! Make a note of that guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks. Here, we've made a note of the cart's locations.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this...
Done and dusted. We make a great team. Now for the final stop on our Corlapis crawl.
Y pretendía ir andando. Sí, sí. No tengo yo fe. No tengo fe yo ni nada.
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, you wouldn't know anything about...
Oh, don't worry. You won't.
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying... But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40%.
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch, but gentry mount-sized thugs could still come back after I've sold.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna...
Huh. Okay, but tell me, what on earth do you...
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you a million times.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. Anyway, let's get going, because...
Sí. Vamos a ir corriendo. No sé por qué, pero pensaba que aquí había como zanahorias o algo. No sé por qué. Vale, nos trasladamos aquí para bajar hasta ahí. Ok. Oh. Joder, Dios mío, mi alma, pero ¿por qué tengo este sueño tan tonto? Mirad, no es necesario ni que baje. Atento. Atento, ¿vale? Ah, sí, pues sí es necesario que baje. Ah, claro, es que ahí hay alguien. ¡Que caigo! Ué.
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
Sí, totalmente, vaya.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work.
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Y yo que hay otra
I
cosa
managed
aparte
to
de leer.
finish the book off. Divine Halberd, an ominous sword. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes. Nothing short of exempt. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world.
And this is related to Gentry Moutside.
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation. It was rather good. Thanks. I only hope that as our plan reaches its denouement...
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's... So go on then, tell me. What are we doing here?
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harp. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill it, he hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic. turns to Genshin Impact is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never, so regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks...
So it was you! You were the one sticking your...
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that.
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a
no chungo,
perfectly normal
literal.
response to rush to the
Ahí la
aid of
navaja.
he who has been wrong. Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush. Master, if you please, seize their core lapis.
Encima de mi cadáver.
Nice and spicy. Let the show begin.
Vale. Joder, me está poniendo en el negro. Tengo que aumentarle el nivel a la tipa esta de agua, tío, que no me sale ahora el nombre. A Bárbara.
Nice and spicy. Let's dance.
Impressive. You are no commoners.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off. The core lapis is...
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business...
What are you saying? Master...
Then figure it out by your...
Don't go. Wait.
My lord, what are you doing here?
Thanks to this valiant young man.
My lord?
Eso no me lo esperaba.
You are the heir of the Feiyun
Ostras,
Commerce
what the
Guild?
fuck? Espera, perdón. Es el heredero del gremio de comerciantes. Perdona. ¿Cómo se nota ahí los billetes, ¿Cómo se nota?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan and
Rats! I've been...
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their
You meddling swine. Well, go on.
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire. 3 times the market rate sounds fair.
How dare you subject me to such viciousness?
Deep breaths now. On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business.
You? Funny speaking, book reading, guhua geeking, Xingqiu are the
Te
heir
estás
of
quedando
the
igual que yo,
Feiyun
Paimon.
Commerce Guild?
Con la cara partida.
So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day? That
Was but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Maltsai in his place. You're too kind. You have valor in your heart, and that is worth.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Goo. Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have... Paimon's toast, and sorry.
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs
Sí,
anyway.
ella puede volar cuando le dé la gana, porque recuerdo la pelea que tuve con Noville en la historia principal. Se cayó de un boquete. Así que volar como volar cuando le da la gana.
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill!
Jokes aside, I have the two of you to thank for this success. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The two of you, meanwhile, to have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more—
My lord, forgive the intrusion.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted it. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions, and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend—
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Cheng—
A reward?
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my—
Bueno. Vale, entonces tenemos que irnos otra vez. Otra vez. Aquí. A ver qué recompensa nos dan. En teoría tiene que darnos algo bueno. En teoría. Luego vamos a hacer la leyenda de Mona.
Go, Barbara, go!
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you. Please don't say that. You have no idea how much the Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs as heir, since then I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this Korlap. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my—
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in the—
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh,
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua—
do people really look down on the goop?
Actually, the art is centuries old and was once held in high esteem. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what has he done to show for it? What does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of— It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your— My ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. I can't—
¿Ya está? ¿Eso es lo que me dan? ¿Un puñetero
What?
marcapágina de mierda?
What was that? Paimon saw something fall—
Oh, nothing. That little rascal, surely—
O sea, aparte de la recompensa que me tienen que dar, ¿vale? Por haber completado todo esto. Me estás diciendo, compañero, Que lo único que he ganado ha sido un maldito marca página de mierda.